What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I'm Justin Tech and I make videos on smart home, smart lighting, and a lot of Philips Hue. It's what we're doing today. So if that is interesting to you, you should totally subscribe. Click that bell for alerts for videos every Thursday. Today, we are looking at Philips Hue's 1600 lumen white bulb. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about these and compare them to their 800 lumen bulb side by side. I also want to tell you about a possible leak on Philips Hue's Instagram that may hint at brighter Philips Hue bulbs in the future. One of my biggest critiques about Philips Hue bulbs is the 800 lumens just doesn't fully cut it for me. Especially in the past, I've made videos comparing them with other bulbs on the market, and they just aren't as bright. With this, they are doubling the lumen output from 800 to 1600. Here is the bulb. Right on the front, it says 1600 lumens, and yep, it says white. This can only produce soft white. It's not gonna give you ambience. It's not going to allow you to go from soft white to cool white. The first big thing you'll notice is its size. It's significantly larger than the 800 lumen bulb. It's about 2 inches taller and 2 inches wider at the top. Because of its larger size, it didn't fit into all of my lighting fixtures, so make sure you take this into account. It has Bluetooth support like most of Hue bulbs these days, so you'll be able to control it using the Hue Bluetooth app if you don't have a Hue bridge. The 1600 lumen bulb is $19.99. That's $5 more than the equivalent 800 lumen bulb. Now that we've covered that, let's check these out in action and compare them to the 800 lumen bulb. Here we've got the 1600 lumen bulb at 1%, then 50%, and 100%. Now let's look at that with the 800 lumen at 50% and at 100%. If I go back to 50% on the 1600 lumen bulb, there you go, they're very similar. Now let's see how well it lights up a room. First, we've got the 800 lumen bulb, doesn't do so well. Now for the 1600 lumen bulb, it does way better at lighting up the room. Let's see these side by side. As you can see, with the 1600 lumen bulbs, you'll need way less to light up a room. This 1600 lumen bulb is going to be great for lighting up certain rooms in your house, maybe a garage, maybe a den, rooms where you don't necessarily need that ambient light and you just want some white light that's really bright. And I also think that these are a peek into the future of Hue bulbs. And that leads me to this possible leak. A couple months ago, I was scrolling through Instagram and there was a Philips Hue post and it showed a white bulb morphing into a colored bulb. But the weird thing is, on the front of the bulb, it said 1100 lumens. And I was like, is this an announcement for a colored bulb that's 1100 lumens? What's going on here? So I commented on the post and they were like, oh no, not really. I wish I had a screenshot of that, but they just basically just pushed it aside and were like, no, it's nothing. So I was like, okay, well, it must be a Photoshop issue. But then when I was putting this video together, it hit me. How is this a Photoshop error if there's no 1100 lumen bulb? I was thinking it was this bulb that they were using as a photo, but no, it said 1100 lumens, not 1600 lumens. So I'm thinking that this was an accident and that there are actually 1100 lumen bulbs for both the white ambience and colored bulbs coming. Even more suspicious is they've taken that post down from their Instagram. That makes me think it's a leak even more. So you heard it here first. Justin Tech says that 1100 lumen colored and white ambience bulbs are coming. Well, it's all speculation. What do you think? Do you think it was a Photoshop error? Do you think it was an error on the social media using the wrong photos of the new bulbs, the 1100 bulbs? Let me know in the comments. And if you're looking for a way to make your room brighter using the same amount of sockets, one thing that could be very helpful for you is using one of these. This is a double bulb splitter, so what I'm able to do with this in certain fixtures is screw in 2 of the 800 lumen bulbs, and then, you know what? I've got that 1600 lumens coming out of this. Obviously not the most cost-effective thing. We don't want to keep buying 2 bulbs for every socket, but if you have bulbs lying around, then this could be a really great option for you. I'll throw a link in the description. And I've also got a Hue hacks video coming out with all of my installation hacks, some good ones. This is also in there, so you should totally check that out. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, click that bell for alerts for more videos coming out every Thursday. Lots of Hue coming your way, don't you worry. And until then, you should check out some of these other videos. And if you guys had a good time, be sure to give me a like. All right, I'm Justin, and I'll tech you later.